What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another List With Me video. Today's officially day 3. Again, we are taking 5 items every day, listing them on 7-day auction, $5 starts. That's pretty much the whole point of the video. What you get out of these videos, I guess, could really depend on exactly, if you just want to see the items that were, that I'm listing, or if it's, honestly, I was even going to throw this one out there. If you're looking to get into a schedule, you can even put this video in the background while you list 5 items. Again, roughly been taking about a half an hour, so not too much time a day. And again, maybe really pay off and just, add a nice chunk of money per month. So we're going to get right into it. Let's check out the 5 items for today's listings. Alrighty, guys, so let's just get started off with the 5 items. As you can see, we have this really cool key fob. Does have the etched backing. It is missing rhinestones, unfortunately, but you got that beautiful crescent moon star, and it is a photo locket. Let's see if I can pop that bad boy open. So as you can see, a little bit of ephemera going on the inside, definitely right out of the 1920s. It's definitely interesting, and I do believe it is Co&R. So Co&R, it is signed, gold filled. Again, still really cool though. Again, the only problem is it's missing those 2 rhinestones. So we got that one to list. But again, these are hot right now, so that's pretty much why I'm listing it. We have this floral etched bangle. That one is signed Fry-Rich. Signed on the inside. So Fry-Rich, beautiful gold tone floral style. I have this watch that I'm going to be listing, currently unworking, but it is a, I don't know exactly how to say it, but Skagen Denmark. Again, still has its tag, $125. Figure it's worth the list. And again, since we're starting everything off at $5, it is what it is. Again, that one. This one, I'm probably going to have to do some research into this one. I forget the exact name. This one is currently working. Got to clean it up a little bit. What is it? A Poe Dagger. Still has its plastic on the back and everything else like that. I just know that this one has a specific name. So we'll be doing a little bit of research as well. So we got the Poe Dagger, and then, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of hair there. And then I'm going to be doing a lot of 5 watches. They are all, oh man, here's another name that I always mispronounce. Seiko watches. Again, we got men's watch and then pretty much women's watches. So we got that one, that little fella right there, this one as well, and then one more. So a lot of 5 Seiko watches. I figured since I had a couple of watches off to the side, I just do them all in one day. So that way, if there's anybody interested in watches, they'll see multiple, not just one, instead of separating it. So we got all these bad puppies that we're going to be listing today. And let's just dive right in. I am going to be so stuck on that. So first one that I'm going to do really quick here is the Poe Dagger. Actually, we're just going to do it a different way. This is, I guess if you want to call it, kind of cheating. But we are just going to snap a photo of this really quick. We're just going to use Google Image because that'll pull the exact one. So we have, I know that there's a specific name for it. I did already look into it. Now we're just going to go eBay, not eBay. eBay, that's kind of how I do it. The picture, eBay, then it'll pull up the eBay listings. Again, I don't believe that they sell for a lot, but that one's listed for $19.99. I could have definitely sworn that there was a specific name to this one. That is so not the same. Caribbean Joe, no. Let me just click on Walmart really quick and just get an idea. So again, I just want to find out and see. If not, even if I can't find the exact name, yeah, $21. Chances of this selling, probably not the greatest, but we're still going to list it anyway. Waterproof, date watches. All right. Maybe not. I don't know. But we're just going to list this one first. We're going to get it right out of the way. All right. So all I'm going to do is flip that bad puppy like so. make sure that we got it the right way. Yeah, just like that. And time to list. Woohoo! Maybe. Let's see. All right, there we go. And again, I really want to try to get as quick at this as possible. If I could get it to like 15-minute videos, I think it's going to be perfect for exactly what we're trying to do. So first off, photos. Photo. Again, we already got our daily bolo posted today. I really don't like that. Of course, we're going to have to clean it up a little bit. Fingerprints, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about my hands, but they could transfer a fingerprint like no tomorrow. All right, there we go. Got it nice and cleaned up. Beautiful. All right. Hopefully that light isn't too bad. Again, we're just going to snap some photos. Of course, the light's going to be right in the way. Just go like that. Try to do like one over. Again, those lights are blinding. It's either blinded my phone. Then, of course, one at the back. And then one of the full. Actually, and then what we're going to do here, I did not realize that that accidentally got taped down. Just to hopefully help with some of the questions on how long the band is. Just going to hold that roller right next to it and bam. All right, so we got the pictures for that one. Let's get it listed. All right, so we're going to upload photos. Bing, 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 bing. And trying to make it so that way you guys can see everything as well as possible too. I'm going to have to mess with camera angles and stuff like that because, again, if I get too close, so on and so forth, it just makes it very blurry. So we got Podagger. Okay. Let me just make sure I'm spelling it correctly. So it is Podagger. And then we're just going to write everything right on the back. 3 ATM. And then we're just going to do the waterproof. Men's watch. That's just what we'll do. Because again, we're just starting it off at $5. Now that I see that it only sells for like, I don't know, technically about 20, I'm not going to get crazy into it. Beautiful. I always forget to hit the plus button. So we got Podagger. Done. Add. Beautiful. Wristwatch. We're just going to leave all that perfectly the way it is. Pretty all good. And then again, we're just, the description is just going to be exactly what it is. Again, if there was more information, and again, if it was like a more sought after item, I probably, I would do a little bit more, but All right, so we're just going to go right back through. Men's watch. And then we're just going to put working condition. Because that's this watch is working currently. So again, putting in the working condition, just so that way they know that. Beautiful. All right, saying $8. Pretty cool. So we're just going to do the 5. Don't allow offers. Bam. Continue. 8 ounce for that watch. That'd be perfectly fine. Continue. And yeah, we're just going to rock it. Again, we're going to see if the power listing this week compared to more detailed next week and see if it really does make a difference. Again, it is really item depending, so that's going to be the biggest one there. All right, so we already got one done. We're 8 minutes into the video. That's not too bad. All right, now we are going to list another item. We got the Skagen. Again, this one still has its tag. It is currently unworking. Probably just needs a battery. I would imagine so, but we are going to put as is in the title just so that way they know. All right, so we got photo. Again, we're just going to do the same style. Trying to get that laid right. Beautiful. And then it's photo time. We'll do one of the closer up. watch band just to give them an idea of the length. Hopefully they look at them. That would be pretty cool. I'm just going to do one front and back of the tag, and then one of the back of the watch. Beautiful. So that's a couple more photos than normal, but hey. So there we go. Pop back on over here. Upload those photos. Boop, 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 boop. Bing, 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 bing. And voila. And again, if you guys have any questions about selling anywhere, again, even if it's not myself, again, I'm just getting back into eBay, but Mama Sue has been selling on eBay for what, 20 years? 25? Over 25 years. So again, she's been rocking eBay since it was around. Josie's been rocking eBay for quite some time. So again, if you guys have any questions about eBay, whatnot, Poshmark, Mercari, it doesn't matter. Again, I typically don't list places. I am getting into it. But yeah, no matter what question you ask, I could always just ask them if I don't personally know. And we got you. All right, so we got Skagen. I think it's K, correct? Yeah. Oh, I did put it in. All right, so Skagen. We're going to go women's. Actually, let's look at the back. We're just going to go skateboard. Well, I'm glad I paid attention to that. So we got Skagen. Denmark. Gold tone watch. And we're just going to go as is. Beautiful. As is not tested. Pretty much the best way to go about that. Wristwatch is beautiful. Continue. So Skagen, Denmark, reference number. If I could find it quick, I'll throw it in there. You'd imagine with having, I guess that would probably be it. Could also be that one. I ain't even going to worry about it. Dial color. Again, this is where we could really start. Silver. Done. Done. All right. We're just going to go with that. Continue. We're just going to go pre-owned good. Unfortunately, it has the tag. A little bit of new old stock. I guess I could put that in there. Or yeah, pretty much. Because again, I'm pretty sure that all that happened was that little tab fell out, caused the battery to start going, and then killed it. But, so currently not working. Most likely just needs battery. And then untested though, because I'm not sure. Beautiful. That'll work. We're just going to do $5 again. No offers. Continue. We're going to go 5 ounce for that one. Definitely smaller than the other one, but again, like to cover my weight. Save. Beautiful. Continue. And list the item. All right, we got 2 out of 5 already. Let's go. All righty. Now this bad puppy right here. Oh, man, oh, man. First off, I want to just double check to see what that says. So I'm going to try to use the camera and see if it'll give me some more information. So it is Co and R. So Co and R, gold-filled locket. We got this. All right, we're just going to start with the pictures here real quick. Just go like that. Try try to make it look as nice as possible. Nice little heart shape. Beautiful. Alrighty, so there that bad puppy is. We're going to start with the imperfection side. I just think that'll be a little bit better. Back over to camera. We got this. But yeah, honestly, I think that, moving forward, if you guys write questions down in the comments, what I'll do is the next day I'll take whatever questions you guys might have, and I'll just answer them in the video. So that way it's like a Q&A, list with me, and then also, again, really seeing if it does really pay off listing. Okay, look at that. We got bids received. Woo woo. To see if it's, genuinely, like, how much can listing just 5 items make you? Obviously, depends on what you're listing, but again, I still think it's going to be, a nice little experiment. The other thing that I was thinking too is, like, I typically do a 2-hour Whatnot live, right? So if I do a 2-hour Whatnot live, how many items can I list in 2 hours? I don't think I'm going to get to that extent. I don't want to burn myself out. Again, lots of content creation and stuff like that. Again, it does make it very hard to situate what you're doing day in and day out. And again, for me personally, like, that's what I'm trying to get into right now, is just scheduling myself, making the daily bolo as soon as I wake up, doing this video, and then just keep on rocking. But then I also have to I got to finish up the alphabet videos. I want to start getting back into the top 25. We had our Carlisle trip that I still didn't even upload yet. Again, that was with the Crazy Lamp Lady. And then Carlisle held their own Antique Fest. So yeah, just lots of stuff I got to do and not enough time. And again, as you can see, I've been out in the backyard getting that all situated. Josie just had the baby shower. She did actually get set up for the C-section. So we're looking at July 15th. So that's coming up a lot quicker than I think either one of us anticipated. But here we are, just rocking away day by day. All right, so we got vintage. Celestial. There we go. I was like, what? Celestial, gold filled locket and key fob. Signed. Oh my God, I don't even remember already. That's how bad my memory works sometimes. It is Co and R. Co and R. And of course, as is. I'm really not able to spell right now. So again, putting that as is right in the title. Again, I don't want to mess around and then somebody be like, I didn't know it was missing rhinestones. So I'm going to do my due diligence there and make sure that it's right in the title. Fob, brand. We're just going to put it Co and R. Again, I'm not 100% sure who that is. I'm sure I could probably... gold plated. No, gold filled. So gold filled. I told you I always forget to put it. All right, there we go. Beautiful. Pre-owned. All right. So as is missing. We're just going to spell it out. 2 rhinestones. Gold-filled locket with copper key fob. Beautiful. Auction. Again, these are super hot right now, so I'm really hoping that this one's going to do well. No offers. Continue. 3 ounces, that's perfectly fine. It's nothing crazy. Continue. And we're going to list the item. Woo woo, we're getting there. I told you, fingerprints. You can see everywhere my thumb's tapping. And honestly, you could be in the comments like, well, wash it. I literally just washed my hands. I don't get it. It's definitely not built to be a thief. That's all I can say. All right, so we're going to list another item. We're going to do the Fry Rich, and then we're going to try to get these Seiko watches done. Seiko, what? I always have a hard time with that name. Don't know what it is. All right, we're just going to try to get a beautiful front photo, a side photo. We're just going to loop it right around, just that way. There's a little bit of gold tone loss throughout, so I just want to make sure that they can see. It is a nice little clamp style. And then, of course, the most important, which is the Fry Rich signature. See if we can manage to pull that. That's upside down. I do really hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, that's why I made the post about it to see, if it would be something that would interest you guys. And again, it's very different for me. I'm having fun. And again, making the video and, the ability to interact with you guys through YouTube just honestly gives me the motivation to sit here and list this. I mean, the ADHD is strong. So again, with the intent of the idea that, you guys are going to be sitting watching, and then, eventually with the Q&A aspects and stuff like that, it really does give me the motivation to do this. I don't ask me why it's technically more work, but that's just me in a nutshell. Alrighty, let's list these bad boys. Sometimes I'm just going to make some random noises as well. All right, so we got vintage. Okay. Vintage. Fry Rich. Gold tone clamp bracelet. Floral pattern. Beautiful. Alrighty, got it. Cuff style bracelet. I highly doubt. I want to make sure that I'm spelling that right. F-R-E-I. F-R-E-I. I might have spelt it wrong before as well, so we're just probably going to have to go back and look at that. So F-R-E-I-R-I-C-H. So doesn't look right. Continue. Pre-owned good. Signed. E-I-R-I-C-H. Not Frederick. Stop it, you. So F-R-E-I-R-I-C-H. Signed Fry Rich. We're going to put the measurement in there. It is 2.5 inch. 2.5 inch in diameter. Clamp bracelet. Beautiful. Done. Continue. We're just going to start it off at $5, just like everything else. God, it is getting hot here already. We're just going to do the 5 ounces for that one. Shipping only. Continue. F-R-E-I. We're going to have to... Fried Rich? It's not how it's spelled, is it? Oh my God, am I wrong? F-R-E-I. No. Okay. It's got me questioning everything right now. Oh my. Done. All right. We're just going to list it. Bam, bada bam, bam, bam. All right, so yeah, it's looking like we're probably, I didn't do any cuts this time, so that's kind of nice, but it's looking like we're probably going to be sticking right around a half an hour. Again, depending, half an hour video, 5 items. I don't feel like that's absolutely crazy. Just going to try to squish it out. Beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful. We got the 5 Seiko watches. Let's go. We are going to take those photos here real quick. Camera. We're just going to take one of the front and then up close of all the watches. And of course, I want to take the back picture, because again, that's got a lot of the numbers and everything that everyone's looking for when it comes to these watches. I'm just going to take this one here real quick. That one off to the side. And then of course, obviously, I want the back so that way they can see what the base metal is, numbers, and all that good stuff. Alrighty, there we go. And the fact that it is as is, I mean, again, somebody that sells watches is probably going to be very interested in the item. For me though, I do sell them. I don't like dealing with them. So again, if it goes for $5, like, I'll probably be a little bit sad, but for the most part, I wouldn't even feel any type of weight. I got lots of stuff that I got to list. I got lots of stuff that I need to sell. So it's sometimes just about listing and getting rid of it. Alrighty. So we're just going to go as is right in the beginning. And then lot of 5 Seiko. Make sure I spell that Seiko. Men's, women's watches. So as is, a lot of 5 Seiko men's and women's watches for parts and repair. That'll be beautiful. Done. Continue. And we're not even going to get super crazy into any of this, because again, it's a lot of 5. We'll just put it in min. For parts are not working. And then we're just going to go right into it. Well, let's just try this. Use the AI description. This lot includes 5 vintage Seiko men's and women's watches for parts and repair. Each features stainless steel bracelet and case silver. The watches have a left-hand design. Okay, yeah, that. I mean, honestly, the AI is pretty on point. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty nice. Done. No offers. Done. Continue. We are going to go. 14 ounce on that one. That should pretty much cover it. 10 by 8 by 4. That'll be perfectly fine. Beautiful. Continue. And list your item. Woo-woo. Alrighty, guys. So we got the 5 listed today. Again, I really do hope you guys are enjoying these. I'm going to keep putting them out. Again, you could just see what I'm listing. You could go through the whole process and watch. Completely up to you. But yeah, we're just going to keep posting these daily at 5 p.m. So again, if you're looking to like, hey, I know he's going to be posting this video at 5. I might as well sit down and list some stuff while I got him going on in the background. I think that's pretty a cool idea. Again, for me, I always look for motivation, like making these videos to do the work, and everything else like that. So again, completely up to you. But again, we got this one. These ones listed. So again, we are officially up to 15 active items. We do have 4 bids, so we're rocking along. And then again, so we got that one. I always like to go right back through and see if we get any views or anything. Nothing on that one yet. Nothing on that one. So as of right now, we do not have any views on anything. So not like the other day. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed day 3 of List With Me, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support lately. Catch you in the next one. Peace.